I'm coming to you from a new webcam, and I'm probably never going to give up the black and white thing. I just like it too much, and I think the black and white kind of suits my current level of understanding of things. Although it's not to say that I will never go to color, but for now I prefer the black and white. Um, so it's kind of a metaphor for my video today too, because I wanted to talk about ideology and practicality. And I think those two things run up against each other all the time, more than you would believe. And I think that's what a lot of discussion gets generated from the fact that you have two conflicting things that always run up against each other. But it's more of a, I don't want to say correction, but in my last video, I ended up making this gaffe, and I don't want to call it gaffe either. I don't want to sound too dramatic, but I was talking about basically the elimination of religiosity or religions, and basically Reformation. And I found that those two things kind of came together in one sentence, and I kind of stumbled for a bit. I was kind of like, okay, what am I talking about now? Then it turned into this, pseudo paranoia thing, and it blew up in my head. So I feel like I have to make a video to correct it. So the reason I made that gaffe or that little screw up is because it's not because I'm not clear about where I want to be or where the world should be, in my opinion, in maybe 50 years from now. I think that religion should be eliminated. I think the world would be a better place without religion. I think there are many other sciences and research methods and studies that can replace religious dogma. I don't doubt that, and I feel like that should happen, and I feel like it's happening on a small scale. Religiosity is kind of going down in the in the graphs and the polls, et cetera, et cetera. I think even if the religion continues, it's going to continue in this moderate vein, and it's not going to be too intense as it has been in the past. But the practicality is that's not going to happen for a very long time. In fact, in 50 years, they say that Islam is going to be the predominant religion on the planet Earth with more followers than Christianity. Whether that's going to be moderate, whether it's going to be an extremist element still, who knows? Who knows? But the practicality is that Reformation is probably the best game we have going right now. Now, there's people, or as Sarah Hayter would basically say, it's kind of instilling doubt as opposed to Reformation. Um, those two things kind of combat each other, and they have very different methodologies, I imagine. But the practicality is Reformation is probably getting everybody to a moderate level, or at least questioning the dogma is probably where we're going to end up in the near term. But eventually, I mean, I do think this is my ideology. I think that religions should be eliminated. But anyway, like I said, coming to you from a new camera, I can't wait to see how the video turns out. Anyway, bye.